We're working on our questions for to talk. Okay, so we should be on page 8 of your grammar book. Everyone there? Yes? Marta Manati, are you here?
My sister, today is birthday.
Ah, nice. Okay, so in our first box we are using the children. Is that I, you, he, she, it's their, we? The children. That means there's more than one. What pronoun is the children?
The children. They.
Yes, they. So for the sentences, you can write the children or you can write they. But on the first one, this is everyday present tense. I will say, what?
The children talk every day.
Yes. The children talk every day. How about every day in the negative? The children do not, yes. Or the contraction?
Doesn't.
The children don't. The children don't talk every day. Tomorrow night, is that past or future?
Future.
Future. So I will say the children
Will talk. Yes.
The children will talk tomorrow night. Tomorrow in the negative? Yes, will not talk tomorrow. Or the contraction is won't. Won't. The children won't talk tomorrow. How about yesterday? The children
Talk.
yes, talked. Talked. It's easy, but it sounds like a T sound at the end of talked. Talked. The children talked yesterday morning. How about yesterday in the negative? The children no. The children, what is it, Carolina? Did. The children did not talk, or I'm using the contractions, the children didn't talk. out right now.
Так.
This is present continuous, the second column. So when we're going back, this is this column here.
Talking.
Talking.
The children are talking. The children are talking right now. This is when we add that to be verb in there. And for the negative, the children aren't talking, or are not. Whichever one you prefer, but I'm using the contractions. The children aren't talking. Now we are switching to Ivan. Ivan is a he. So every night, it's present tense. I will say Ivan what? How does it change? Ivan. Say it again.
Talk.
Talks with the S at the end. Ivan talks every night. How about in the negative? Ivan
Don't talk.
it changes with he, she, and it. Let's look back here. So how does it change with he, she, and it? Right here. Ivan,
Want to talk.
right here, doesn't. Ivan doesn't talk. So does not or doesn't, but I've been using the contractions. I'm going to stick with that. For he, she, and it in the present tense, it changes. I, you, they, we is do not. He, she, and it is does not. How about right now? Ivan is talking. Good, Sylvia is talking right now. Now we are switching to the pronoun that is you, and we are asking questions. So how do I ask a question in the present tense for you?
Are you talking?
Oh, sorry, right now, this is present. Say it again.
Are you talking?
Yes, are you talking right now? Nadia, how about every day?
Do you talk?
Good. Do you talk every day? Carolina, how about yesterday?
Did you talk?
Good. Did you talk yesterday? And Sylvia, how about tomorrow? Yes. Will you talk tomorrow? Very good.
Speak.
Okay, when you are finished, go ahead and put your grammar book away and take out the homework that you all promised to do. We are going to go over this page together. take out this homework about pronouns. Everyone finished here? Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and take out this homework that you all promised to do, so I know you're finished with it, yes? Okay, when it is your turn, I would like you to read both sides of the sentences. So for example, when it's your turn, you will say, John is the floor manager. He is the floor manager. So practice speaking as well, so read both sides. Okay, so Sylvia, number 2.
Richard really like Mary. He's really like Mary.
Good. He. Ricardo's a he. Good. He really likes Mary. Sarah, number 3.
His dog is a pool. His dog is a pool.
Good. His dog. The dog belongs to him. I want you to see this if you don't know. This is a poodle dog. Everyone know this kind of dog? Poodle. Yes, that's what kind of dog? Poodle. Okay. Number 4, Carolina.
Maria is a dog trainer. She is a dog trainer.
Good. Nadia, number 5.
Bob and
Gina.
Gina are best friends. They are best friends.
Good. Perfect. Artem, number 6.
Theo and I work at the mall. We work at the mall.
Good. Nice. Alexander, 7.
The book is very long. Book is it. It is very long.
Good. It is very long. Number 8, Sylvia.
The pillows are made of feathers.
Feathers. Feathers.
Feathers.
Mhm.
They are made of birds.
Yes. A pillow is a thing, but because there's more than one pillow, it's they. And just to make sure everybody knows that word, this is pillow that you sleep on, pillow. And it says that the pillow is made of feathers. So, let's see if it will show us that. Yeah, so feather pillows are very soft. Very soft. Feathers inside. Okay, number 9, Sarah.
The teacher and the student met at 3.
3 o'clock, we say when it's time. 3 o'clock,
3
yeah.
o'clock. They don't have a clock. They met at 3 o'clock.
Yes, when you have that dot dot and then 0 0, we pronounce that 3 o'clock. It's time. But you are correct. And Carolina, last one.
Adam and I ate lunch together. We ate lunch together.
Good. Perfect. Next page. Write a sentence about your family using the subject or object pronouns. Okay. I'm going to write the sentence that you say. Nadia, what is the sentence about your mother?
Right, mother, she is good cook and she is a good mom.
Oh, good. She is a good mom. That's about your mom. Good. Artem, about your father, number 2.
My father loves cars.
Your father loves cars?
Yes.
Is that what you said? So you can use subject, object, or adjective. In your case, you use the adjective pronoun. That's okay. The pronoun you used was my father Did you say likes cars?
Yes.
You could also say he likes cars.
He likes cars.
Yeah.
Yes.
Both okay, so you could put he right here too. Number 3, about your brother. Some of you don't have a brother, but Alexander, you do, right? You have a brother?
I don't have him.
You have no brother?
No.
Oh, so what did you write for number 3? Nothing?
I don't have him.
Oh, good. That's good. I don't have him. So instead of I don't have a brother, I don't have him. He can write nothing because he has no brother. Me too. How about sister, Sylvia?
She's very
She is very different.
no funny.
Oh, funny. Funny, good. She is very funny. Good one. And I hope when you're writing these sentences, you're using capital letter and period at the end. This is practice writing that too. How about your grandfather, Sarah?
I don't have a grandfather.
Well, you did at one time.
I never see him. I never know.
Okay, so what did you write for number 5?
Zero.
Oh, you could write like Alexander, I don't know him,
I don't know him.
or he is not living, so he's not here anymore, right?
Yeah, before I born, he gone.
Okay, so for some of us, we don't have grandparents. I'm going to write that. He is not living. That means he's not here anymore. Okay, number 6, Carolina, grandmother.
She's very hardworking.
She is very hardworking. Good. And how about pet? Nadia, do you have a pet?
I have pet. He stayed to live in Ukraine.
Oh. He lives in the Ukraine. What kind of pet do you have?
Good.
Cat. Cat. Good. And then this one's choice. So what did you write for who? What person?
Wife.
Yep. What did you put for your choice?
Husband.
You should.
Oh, good. You can put husband, daughter, son, wife.
Sister-in-law.
Hmm?
Sister-in-law.
Oh, sister-in-law, right? If your brother is married. So you can fill in the choice here. How about this? Does anybody know what this means? Cousin. You know what that means? That is the children of your mother or father's sisters and brothers. So you probably have cousins, but it was your choice what to write in here. Nice job. Okay, let's go to this side. Now we're changing them to the possessive words. So I'm reading the sentence, whose book is this? It's my book. Artem, number 2.
Whose hat is this? It's his hat.
Good, his hat. Alexander, number 3.
Whose dog is this? It's her dog.
So we're using
Their
they,
dog.
right? So it's their dog.
Their
Good. It's their dog. It belongs to them. Okay, number 4, Sylvia.
Four.
Yes.
Who love is this? It's my love.
So this is laptop. Laptop. This is computer. Like we use over there. Those are laptop computers. Yes. Number 5, Sarah.
Whose cell phone is this? It's her cell phone.
Okay, number 6. Carolina.
Whose car is this? It's our car.
Good, it's our car. Number 7, Nadia.
Whose dictionary is this? It's your dictionary.
Good, Artem.
Whose pen is this? It's his pen.
Good. Alexander, number 9.
Whose mug it is? It's her mug.
Good. Her mug. That's a strange word, but you probably know what this is. This is mug. What you drink coffee out of, coffee mug. We call that kind of cup, mug. Okay, Sylvia, number 10.
Who
Camera, pictures.
is it your camera?
Yeah, your camera. Great. Sylvia, number 11. Oh, sorry. Sarah, number 11. Sleepy still.
Whose cat is this? It's their cat.
It's their cat. Good. Carolina, number 12.
Whose pencil is this? It's him pencil.
His. No,
Um,
him, his. Good. Nadia, 13.
Whose cookies are these? They our cookies.
Oh, good. Where are the cookies? Artem, number 14.
Whose glasses are these? They're my glasses.
Good. And last one, Alexander, 15.
Whose shoes are these? These are your shoes.
Good. They're your shoes. Perfect. All right. I am going to ask you to turn this in too because I want to see your sentences that you wrote on this side. So if you have not turned in your homework, I will take it from you. And then we will have. Okay, so here's your groups for question of the day today. So you can put this stuff away. And your question of the day today is, what are 4 things that make you very happy? 4 things that make you very happy, that make you feel happy. So I want you to sit with your partners and tell them 4 things that make you very happy. Okay? So sit with your partner. Artem, you're going up there.
Yes,
Carolina,
yes, I know.
Nadia, you can go over there. Yeah, having enough to eat and good food to eat.
Yes.
Okay, how about you, Artem? What are 2 things that make you very happy?
My wife?
Ah, good answer.
Good.
You have a good wife, Artem.
You making your wife happy.
What else?
My life. My life is my wife, is food, is sleep, is meet from my friends. It's all make me happy.
Your whole life. I
Yes.
like it. That's good. Your whole life when you think about it. Sylvia, how about for you? 2 things.
That's good.
2 things that make you happy.
Summer.
Ooh, summertime. Good. So you like it when it's hot outside.
Yeah.
And what else?
And kids.
Coming to school?
Yeah.
Good, good. I like to know that. Okay, how about you, Carolina?
I am happy when I travel.
Okay, so travel, you like to go places. What else?
My family.
Oh, good. Nadia, how about you?
My husband and
Ah.
my family.
What?
My family.
your husband, and also your family.
Yes.
Good. Alexander, how about you?
I am happy because Jesus Christ, my Father.
You're what?
Jesus Christ, my Father.
Oh, good. What else?
And big family. I have a big family.
Oh, good. My family too. Things that make me very happy are my children, but they aren't children anymore. My daughters are 22 and 25, so they're adults, but they both make me happy. And I think also I'm very happy to travel too. I like to travel. I like to go places. And teaching makes me happy. I like to be in the classroom. Yay! Okay, very good. So I want you to stay in your discussion groups. So stay in your groups for a couple more minutes. Alexander, you can go back to your group. One more talking. This time, remember back to the Jose Gil story. No talking, just writing. I want you to talk about these questions at the top of here. Is the U.S. a good place for Jose Gil? So if you think it is, tell your partners why. If you think it is not, tell them why. This is speaking only, just speaking. And then also it says Jose stayed in school even though it was difficult for him, even though it was hard. What does this show you about Jose? What do you learn about Jose knowing that something was hard and he stayed? And if you wrote a letter to Jose, this says 3 questions. I just want you to say, what is one question that you would like to ask Jose about his story? What is one question that you would ask Jose if you wrote a letter to him? Okay? No writing, just speaking. Speak with your partners. These 3 questions.
Is the U.S. a good place for Jose? What do you think?
I think yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's a good place for Jose. Because he been for years. He listened to Voice of America. He won't go to the United States.
He like United States.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Jose stayed in the school and that is difficult for him. What does his show about Jose child? What
So character means, what does that tell you about who Jose is as a person? What can you know about him?
Yes, he is. He understands, but it's instinct. Just like us. I don't understand sometimes.
Предложение какие? Мама, а следующие какие? Я хочу кушать. Ты же мне говоришь, что ты должен сказать нет, я хочу кушать. Он сам слушаешь, цепляешься за каждое слово, которое понимаешь, находишь себя. Я мало слов знаю. Я немного слов знаю.
What are three questions you would like to ask him? What are three questions you would like to ask Jose?
А он китаец, и китаец. Да что тебе добро было?
You
И
come every day,
краснею
come
за
to
день
this
хочет,
place.
а я понять не могу.
Lots
Но
of
видишь, что я
people say
выступаю, да
you
сделаю,
understand, but
я тут
very
сделаю.
difficult, hard to pronounce, some words hard to understand, right?
По-тайски.
If you
Откуда
ask
знаешь, что
me,
по-тайски?
I'm telling you, just keep trying, someday you're gonna open eyes.
Окей.
Your brain has a light on.
You first, I don't understand.
Oh, I know
What
that.
work?
Right?
Question. And
Okay,
discourse.
we need
Yes or no?
answer to questions. Questions.
One,
If you wrote a letter to Jose, what are three questions you would like ask to Jose?
well, I have to ask you, Jose, you are excellent student. Keep try learning English. Someday your brain gonna light on. Keep
It's
trying.
not question, it's now.
You say if I wanna ask you, Jose, what are you gonna ask you, Jose? That's what I'm gonna ask you.
It's a wish. I wish you. You wish to Jose, but I have questions to Jose. Why I understand why he go to United States.
Why he go United States? Because he number one, he like U.S. So he wanna come to United States. He want a good education, and after education, he want a good job.
Okay,
Then
so what do you think? Is the US a good place for Jose Gil?
yes,
Good place?
yes.
Everyone says good place, bad place.
Yes, good place. He
Good place?
he dreams to United States. He listened Voice to America radio, and he moved to United States.
He got the education, he got a job. We're gonna pretend he got a girlfriend, we don't know, but all of the things that he wants, right? It says Jose stayed in school even though it was difficult for him. What does this tell you about Jose? What can you say about Jose?
He has a strong character.
Yeah,
He
he's
not-
hardworking.
Yes,
He doesn't give up because
he
it's
don't have
hard.
money, but he want to education.
Yes, yes. He's hardworking. He's a good man. And he kept going even though it was hard. Good. So if you wrote a letter to Jose, what is one question you would like to ask him?
One question.
One question.
Question him.
Yes.
Ask him. Jose, keep going. And someday you wanna.
No, you have to ask a question. Question.
How much? How you difficult English?
How what?
How, well, he's already has a good brain, but
Yeah, he graduated from college now.
yeah.
So his English is good. How about what's one question you would ask?
Jose, you are smart. Why you come to the United States?
Well, we already know why he came to the United States. Education.
If you finish college, after you finish education, what kind of job you want? What you have dreamed in your mind?
He went to he's an architect. An architect, remember architecture, and he's teaching.
We're supposed to tell him is not enough.
Oh. How about this is what I want to know.
Are you married?
I want to know, does he have a family? He said he wants to have a family, so I want to know
I
now.
don't think that story, he don't have a
He didn't tell us, but if I wrote him a letter, I would say, are you married? Or maybe you could ask him, are you happy?
Yeah, he finished his school, if he married, he gonna be happy his life.
Ask him, are you happy? Or it says that part of his dream was to help the Dominicans and improve their community. So maybe ask him a question about what are you doing to help other Dominicans? Lots of things still with his story. Okay, you can go back to your spot that you're sitting in. But stay open to this page.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to Okay, we're going to try to fully understand these words that you see at the bottom of your page here are all words that we can use to describe people or yourself. So you can describe people or yourself. And I want to make sure that we understand what these words mean. So first we can describe hair. That first column says hair. And you can have long hair. Right? This is long hair. That's the first. I'm just going down this list right here, looking at this list. But I want to make sure that everyone understands. So long hair. You can have short hair. So this is the length, long or short. You can have curly hair. This is curly hair. I can have straight hair. So curly, straight, yes. And then wavy is kind of in between curly and straight. So if I have wavy hair, maybe it looks like this. More like this. This is more curly. This is wavy. Wavy. And then if I have no hair, this is bald. Bald. Everybody say that word, bald. 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 And then the next column here describes the color of your hair. Brown hair, blonde hair, black hair, red hair, or gray hair. When you start to get older, you start to get gray hair. That's usually older people, gray hair. And some people have mixed. Some people have light brown, dark brown. And some people have mix of some colors. Does everybody understand though this blonde hair? You know what that is? This is blonde hair. Blonde hair. What do you think is the most common hair color?
Black. Asian people black.
Probably across all of people, all the people, brown is probably the most popular. Red is probably the most unique. Few people have true red hair. This is red hair. Yeah. So then the next one talks about a person's body. Let me see if I can show. So one says tall, one says short. This is short, this is tall. talks about this way, right? And then you can also say that someone is average height. That means they are not too tall, not too short, maybe they're right here. Then we say they are average height. So you don't describe them as tall or short. And then the body size, so you can talk about body size too, thin versus overweight, or average again. Some people you would describe as thin, very thin. Some people have some extra weight, and then some people are just right in between, and we say that they are average weight. Average weight. Next you can describe, I'm here in this column now. Next you can describe eye color. What color is your eye? Blue, brown, green, or hazel? Hazel, let's look at hazel eyes. This is hazel eyes are mixed between green and brown. It's hazel eyes. What do you think is the most popular eye color? Brown. Yes. Brown is the most popular eye color. Green is most unique. Green eyes are very few people.
What's hazel?
Hazel is this mix between brown and green together.
Mix?
Yeah,
Okay.
mix brown and green.
I have one question.
Yeah.
Body size, fat, average, height.
Which one?
Average,
Oh, weight. Weight. So that talks about, this is the, so this is the body size this way. So thin, look, thin versus overweight. Tall this way versus short. So weight is this way.
Average height. Yes.
That's like in between. So thin, overweight, average.
Okay.
Yeah, middle, like just right. Yeah. Okay. Then this one talks about age, the age of someone. You can say they are young, old, so very young like children, very old like grandma, grandpa, or teenage. Teenage is all the numbers that have a teen at the end. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. When you are this age, you are teen-aged. We also call these people teenagers. We call them teenagers when you have that teen at the end of your age. And then middle-aged is somewhere in the middle between when you are born and when you die. Some people say that middle-aged is in your 40s. Somewhere 30, 40, 50.
Middle age is, I think it's the start of 30.
So maybe when you are born, you are 0. When you die, I don't know, how old are you when you die? 85, 90
Well,
maybe?
nowadays, a lot of people over 100 years.
I think average, we'll just say average 85. So that means middle age is here. So maybe 30, 40, maybe 50, somewhere in there. Age, this is years. But this is middle aged. Okay. And then this column describes opinion. All of these at the top are fact. So that means if I say Artem has brown hair, everyone agrees. looks at Artem. Yes, Artem has brown hair. Opinion is what you think, but somebody else might think something different. So for example, if I say green is the best color, and you say no, blue is the best color. Blue, that is your opinion and my opinion. And so these words here are opinion words when you look at someone. We use the word handsome to describe men. So this is a word that we use to describe men. And then pretty and beautiful we use to describe women. And this is when we look at somebody and we think, oh, they look very nice. Then we say, that man is handsome. Or this woman is beautiful. Or my husband is handsome. My wife is beautiful. Something. Beautiful and pretty. Cute, we usually use to describe kids, children. So very young people, we say, oh, he is so cute. That baby is cute. We don't usually use the word cute to describe adults.
Our pets, it's cute.
Hmm?
Our pets.
Oh
it's
yeah,
cute.
pets also, that's good. We also use that to describe pets, you're right. And then the words attractive and unattractive, those are actually attractive, unattractive, and sexy. All of these words are words that we use to describe people when we might be interested in them as a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a wife or a husband. I say my husband is attractive. My husband is sexy man. But I don't say to somebody just walking down the street, oh, he's sexy. No. But yes.
How do you discover the handsome, sexy?
So sexy means you think they're handsome and you would like to be with them. Like, you want them to be your boyfriend.
What sex means?
Yeah.
Handsome means.
Handsome, just anybody. Like I can say, Artem and Alexander are handsome men. That's okay.
Sometimes you
But I don't say, oh, sexy man. Sometimes people use these words too for famous people that they like. So if you like an actor in a movie or a singer that's like famous, they say, oh, he's sexy guy. Like, I don't know.
Sometimes you feel even sexy, handsome. I don't want to.
You're embarrassed to say?
Yeah, no. Okay, some guy, a handsome, sexy guy, that keep talking to me.
Oh.
They want to date me, and so I did. No, go away.
No.
Sometimes they feel that way.
Yeah, so, but I mean, these are maybe words that you use when you're just thinking in your mind. You don't always have to say them.
Mm-hmm.
And then this word, so this word and this word, we don't really say about people. So if you think that somebody is ugly or unattractive, you don't say that to them.
Well, sometimes you see an ugly man.
But you think it in your mind, but you don't say it out loud. It's very rude.
Sometimes you're an ugly man, you still want to love them.
Well, yeah, that's okay.
Sometimes an ugly woman, men love that lady.
But if you think that, then you don't say it. It's very rude. But ugly is the opposite of handsome. Does that make sense, those words?
But it doesn't matter, ugly, handsome, sexy, but if you love her, then you can
Yeah.
love them.
Because you can love what's in the inside.
Mhm.
I agree. And so this is all words that describe the outside, but these words are words that describe the inside of a person. So how about if a person is friendly? Friendly. What does that mean?
Nice.
Nadia, what does friendly mean?
Friendly.
It's nice talking,
Friendly.
softly, and
If a person is talking to you, they say, hello, how are you? They smile at you, then we say they are friendly. Friendly. Next word, sensitive. Everyone say that word.
Sensitive.
Everyone, sensitive.
Sensitive.
Like, this is a person who has big feelings. So if I say to Sarah, I don't like your shirt today, and she says, ah, that means she is sensitive. Sensitive. I do like your shirt today. No. No, I do like your shirt today, but if I said something maybe just a little bit not nice and then she cries, that means she is sensitive. Sensitive. This word serious, let's see if it will show us a serious face. Someone who is serious, no laughing, no smiling. Yeah. Always serious.
Looks like all the faces.
No
Very
jokes.
serious. Yeah.
No jokes. That is someone who is serious. Serious. How about someone who
Look
is...
over my face.
Oh.
Very, very serious.
How about this one? How about someone who is shy?
Shy. People cannot talk in front of people.
Yeah, if you are shy, you are nervous to speak to people that you do not know. You're quiet. So if you come to a classroom and you are the new student, you are feeling nervous, you're quiet, you do not speak. Next word, energetic. Everyone say that word.
Energetic.
Everyone, energetic. Energetic. That means you do lots of things. It's opposite of lazy. So if you're energetic, you do your homework, you move around here, you clean your desk, do this. Lots of energy is someone who is energetic. They're busy all day long, always doing something.
That would be.
Yeah, energetic. Everyone, I think everyone knows happy. Yes?
Yes.
Happy. Talkative. That means someone who likes to talk a lot. That's me. I'm talkative. Fun-loving. Someone who likes to do fun things. That's Alexander. He likes to go fishing, 4x4. He likes to have fun. He is fun-loving. Yes. And last one, quiet. Quiet is opposite of talkative. Talkative is someone who likes to talk a lot. Quiet is someone who does not like to talk. And so what I would like you to do is, I want you to write 3 sentences about yourself using 3 of these adjectives. So you can choose. So I might say, I have long hair. I use long. Or I might use one of the personality words. I am friendly. But these ones are about me. You're writing 3 sentences. And then I would like you to write 3 sentences about somebody in the class. So I'm going to write their name, and if you need to ask them how to spell, it's okay. I can write Carolina has brown hair. Sarah is friendly. So I'm going to write 3 sentences about someone else in the class using their name. Make sure that you don't use any of the unkind words. Don't write that you think someone in class is ugly. That would not be nice to say.
You can say yourself, I'm ugly.
No, nobody's ugly. All right, so I want you to write 3 sentences about you and 3 sentences about someone else in the class. And actually, here's all the spelling. So if you need to know spelling of somebody in the class, you can look at the names here. It can just be 3 simple sentences. 1, 2, 3. And if you need to look up some of those words, if you still don't understand, that's okay. Okay. Right. Period. 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 Period.
Ну, вообще, да, очень красиво.
This one, Nadia, straight hair. This word, straight. Is Nadia. Yeah. So this one, straight. My eyes, there's two of them, so they're they, below.
Art.
Yes. Good. Make sure periods at the end of your sentence.
Их же два.
Что ты взглядываешь?
Make sure.
Вчера Артем is fat.
Hey, right at the end of period, period, at the end of every sentence. Good. 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 Your classmate one. So, you would say my, so listen, my eyes and hair are brown. Good. I am happy. Good. Eyes. Good. But 3 sentences. So one more. One here, one here. Yeah. Okay, 1 more minute to finish up. Okay. Okay, Sylvia, read your sentences about you.
My eyes hair are brown.
Good. My eyes and hair are brown. Good. What else?
I am happy.
Yes. And one, oh, you're working on number 3. Good. Okay, Sarah, read the sentences about you.
I have a very short hair. I am activity. Happy.
Activity? Attractive.
Attract.
Yes. That's okay. Attractive.
Happy and fun, love, friends. I like to help people. I always helping everybody.
Good. You are always helping everyone. Carolina.
Curly hair. I am sensitive. I am young.
Good. I am young, sensitive. I have curly hair. Good. Nadia.
I have short hair. I have brown hair color. I am friendly.
Good. Brown hair color, short hair. I am friendly. Artem.
I have a short hair. I am serious. My eyes are green.
Good.
My place mic too, yes?
Yes.
Sure.
No, not yet. Alexander.
I have short hair. I have blue if. I'm sexy man.
Then nobody heard your sentence. Alexander said, I am sexy man. That's good. Okay, read one of your classmate sentences. Just pick one of your classmate sentences and read them. Alexander.
Artyom have black hair. Nadia have straight hair.
Yeah.
Sarah have short body size.
Good. Okay, Artem. Just one.
Only one?
Yeah.
Sylvia has black hair.
Good. Sylvia has black hair. Good. Nadia.
Sarah is serious.
Sarah is serious. Yes, she's a serious student. Carolina.
Cynthia has straight hair.
Sylvia has what?
Straight hair.
Straight hair. Yes, straight hair. Good. Sarah, one classmate one.
I don't know how the names.
Up here.
How you can see. Anyway.
Nadia, Alexander.
Alex, he's very handsome, very energetic. He's hard work.
Good. Sylvia.
Nadia has short hair.
Good. Nadia has short hair. Perfect. Okay. So I want to, we might come back to this in a minute, but I want to talk about one thing and make sure that we have time. Who, okay, I'm going to put up here a hint. Why didn't we come to school yesterday?
Holiday.
Look up here. What was the holiday?
Martin Luther King Jr.
Yes, Martin Luther King Jr. Who is Martin Luther King Jr.?
He's pastor.
Yes.
He's big man. He's very smart.
He's pastor.
Teacher.
He gives speeches. That means to give a speech means that you speak to many people at the same time. His most famous speech was the I Have a Dream speech.
I have a dream.
What else do you know about Martin Luther King?
He tried to freedom black people's slave.
Yes. He wanted equal rights.
Right. That's supposed to be.
That means he wants all people to be treated the same.
Yes.
Your skin color doesn't mean that you are treated differently. He wanted equal rights.
He was teacher.
He was teacher, yes.
Pastor.
University.
He was both, you're right.
Oh, he's a teacher?
Yeah. So Martin Luther King lived during a time that he was, this equal rights is called the Civil Rights Movement. And in our country, black people and white people used to be treated very differently. White people and black people went to different schools. There were white schools, black schools, different restaurants. So there were, when you go out to eat for food, you can't go to the same restaurant. You can't, when people were riding buses, you can't ride in the same place in the bus. In the back or in the front is where you had to sit. And Martin Luther King Jr. said, that's not right. I want that to change. And in particular, many places also had, let me see if I can find a picture. Back in the time of Martin Luther King, this is a good picture. We had drinking fountains where people can get water to have a drink of water, and there would be two, one for white people, one for colored people or black people, and they cannot drink from the same water fountain. And there were many more white water fountains and just a little bit of black water fountains. So Miss Teresa and the other class that many of you know, there is a great movie called, it's about a lady named Jane Pittman. And let's find out. Let me find out the exact year of this. Okay, well, so Miss Teresa and her other class told the students about a movie about a woman named Jane Pittman. And she is a very old lady, 110 years old. So, very old. And she was a black woman, and she lived during this time, during the time when we still had slaves in our country, and then when slaves were freed. And it's the story of her life, how she was treated, and the things that she went through in her life. And it's a very interesting movie that I think shows the history of our country, what has happened between black people and white people, and what Martin Luther King was fighting for. And so in Canvas, when you log into Canvas, at the very top you will see this extra practice for English. Everyone look up here. Look up here. Extra practice for English, and you will see the Jane Pittman movie. If you click there, it will give you a link to the movie. It's very good practice for you to be watching movies in English anyway. It's good practice for you, but this is a good movie about our country's history with civil rights and equal rights in our country. It's very interesting story about this woman's life. So if you have time when you are at home, you can watch this movie. I think that you will really enjoy it. But the link for the movie is here. You can watch the whole movie. And you can watch it with captions. That means the words also. You can stop it and start it and go back, making sure that you're understanding. But this is just extra practice for English, okay? Yes, it's not required, it's not homework, but I think that you will find it very interesting.
I watched a movie, 12 Years of Slavery.
That's a very hard movie
Very
to
hard
watch.
movie, but very...
Yeah, very good. I will tell you about this movie. There is no, it was meant to be a made-for-TV movie, so there's nothing, no bad words in the movie, no adult scenes. The only thing that is a little bit hard to watch in this movie is there was a time when in our country black people and white people really did not like each other, and some black people were lynched. And what this means is they were killed by a rope.
Yeah.
So a rope around your neck in the tree. And it does show in the movie one man being lynched. It's a little hard to watch, so you can maybe fast forward through that part if you don't want to watch. But it is what happened in our country, and it was hard. So I think it's an interesting movie. I think you'll like it.
Interesting movie, Green Mile. It's very interesting.
Yeah, same as that one
Book
too.
to Stephen King.
Yes, yes. Okay, so with the rest of our time, if you can get out this one that says study skills vocabulary. And turn to page 3. Turn to page 3. In the beginning of this movie, it starts out with Jane Pittman being very old, and then she begins to tell the story of her life. So you will see as it goes on.
Вот в этом идет, да.
Okay.
We'll keep that for you.
Okay. So we should be at the bottom of the page right here where it says reading strategies. Everybody here to this book? Reading strategies. Strategies means what can you do when you are reading to make sure that you understand and you remember. So when we read, like we read the story of Jose Gil, we want to understand and we want to remember. So that's why we asked a lot of questions, we read it over again. So these are things that you can do. The first one says take notes. Everyone. Everyone. Good. What does it mean to take notes? Yes, it means to write down things, write words to remember ideas. So for example, if you do not know who is Martin Luther King Jr. and you wrote these things in your notebook, that means you take notes. You take notes. So anything that you want to remember, when you write down vocabulary words, anything that you write in your notebook when you are speaking or listening, that means that you are taking notes. But you can also take notes when you read. So as you are reading, maybe you write down what does a word mean, or a question that you have, or some extra information that you want to remember. You can take notes as you read. Okay, next page. Next word says keywords. Everyone.
Keywords.
One more time, keywords.
Keywords.
Artem, can you read to us what keywords mean?
Important words in a text?
Yes, important words in a text. So for example, when we are looking at Jose Gil, and we're looking at this first sentence, many immigrants experience discrimination in the U.S., key words were immigrants and discrimination. Those were the important words in that sentence, the words that we need to understand. So the little words like the and many and in, those are not key words. Those are not the important words. Okay, next word is introduction. Everyone.
Introduction.
One more time, introduction.
Introduction.
Okay, what does that mean, Carolina? Can you read?
The beginning of a meaning of reality.
Yes. So in our Jose Gil story, this was the introduction. This told us what are we going to be reading about. What is this reading about? It is the introduction. It tells us introduction is always at the beginning. When we write paragraphs, your first sentence is the introduction sentence. Both of them. Okay, next word, body. Everyone.
Body.
Body is a word in English that has many meanings. Body is your person, but when you are reading, Body is what, Nadia? Here.
Conclusion.
No, body.
Body at the middle of a reading or writing.
Yes. So when we're looking at the Jose Gil story, all of this is the body. This is the main part of the reading. So as we are reading, so if you are reading, we have the title. Maybe that will come up, I don't know. And then we have the introduction, body, and body is usually the longest part. And then the next word we'll get to is the conclusion. So this is start, end, middle. So the next word is conclusion. Everyone.
Conclusion.
One more time. Conclusion.
Conclusion.
Tell us, what is the conclusion, Alexander?
Conclusion, the end of a reading or writing.
Writing, yes. So again, when we're looking at the story that we just wrote, this is the title, it's fitting in. This is the introduction. All of this is the body. And this is the conclusion. Can't fit that in there very well. But that is the conclusion. The end of the article is the conclusion. Yes? Okay.
Maybe.
Next word, I'm sorry?
Maybe.
Yeah. Next word, details. Everyone.
Details.
One more time, details.
Details.
What is details, Sylvia? Small?
Small part, example, or explanation.
Yeah, examples or explanations. So, let me see. If I wrote this sentence, dogs are cute animals. This is my sentence I wrote. Dogs are cute animals. If I want to give details, I will tell why they are cute animals to me. So my dog has big eyes and floppy ears. My dog has a fluffy tail. So this is details that support this. This gives you examples of why I think dogs are cute animals. Now I'm describing a dog and telling you why is it cute. I might say something like English, or let's see what we're doing right now. Learning English. Actually, you have to remind me of this there. I
My
forgot how to
car
write
has-
over here sometimes. Learning English is hard. If that is my sentence, then I might say grammar is confusing. There is too much vocabulary. This is details. So this is my main sentence, learning English is hard. These are my examples, my details about why learning English is hard. So when you are reading, you are giving details. So in our reading that we wrote here, we read that Jose Gil wants to come to the United States because he wants a good education, because he wants a good job. Those are details. Those are details. Okay, next word. Next word is preview. Everyone.
Preview.
One more time, preview.
Preview.
What does preview mean, Sarah?
To look at the before.
Yes. So when we first started reading our Jose Gil, if I told you, just look at the whole thing. Don't read it, but look at it. Look at the picture. Look how long it is. Look at the title. Maybe find a few vocabulary words. That means preview. You're looking to see what you will read, but you're not reading it yet. You're just looking it over. Next word, review. Everyone.
Review.
One more time, review.
Review.
That means what, Carolina? Here.
To look at again.
Okay, so the Jose Gil reading we read many times. Each time we read it again, we review. That means to look at it again. Look at it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. We review the reading. Next word, title. Everyone.
Title.
One more time, title.
Title.
We already talked about that. Fitting in, title. What is it called? Title. And next word, subheading. Everyone. One more time, subheading.
Subheading.
That's a hard one, subheading. Let me see if it will allow us to show you a subheading.
Subheading.
Let me see if it will be. Oh, that one's not good. Hold on. Let me see.
20 examples, headings, subheadings, up, down, sorry, down. Newspapers, newspapers pictures, down.
This one?
No, down.
Oh,
Up,
This
yes,
one?
yes, click.
oh, that's good. Well, I know. Let's see if it shows us. Okay, so if you're looking at a newspaper, this is newspaper, the big title at the top, but then when you're reading the little titles, like this, that are underneath the big title. So for example, if I had a big title that said pets, and then I had one section that was dogs, another section that was cats, another section birds. These are subheadings. So this is big title, these are subheadings. So this usually only happens when we have a longer reading, something longer to read. Probably more than we read in this class most times, but sometimes you'll see subheadings. Next one, visuals, everyone.
Visuals.
What is visuals, Artem?
Visuals.
Pictures?
Pictures, other images, tablets, tablets.
Yes, anything that you can look at to help you understand. So in this reading, this was our visual.
That's visuals, yes.
But visuals can also be things like things like this. This can be a visual. Having graphs or anything that helps you to understand what you are reading. Besides the words, those are visuals. We're almost done. One more on the other page. Last one says caption. Everyone.
Caption.
Nadia, what is caption?
Words to express a picture or image.
Right. So if you have a picture, I I'm not an artist, okay? This is my picture. And underneath the picture it says, this is, I told you, no artist. This is explaining the picture. This is words that tell you what is the picture. That is called a caption, a caption. And again, it's extra understanding to understand this part is the caption. This is the caption, this is the visual. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Let's practice saying these words one more time. From the beginning, first word or phrase is what? Everyone, not just Sylvia.
Take notes.
Take notes. Everyone.
Take notes.
Yes. Next word. Keywords. Everyone.
Keyword.
Good. Introduction.
Introduction.
Body.
Body.
Conclusion.
Conclusion.
Details.
Details.
Preview.
Preview.
Review.
Review.
Title.
Title.
Subheading.
Subheading.
Visuals
Visuals.
and caption. Caption.
Caption.
Caption. Good job. Okay, we're going to go over these more tomorrow. We're going to be practicing reading strategies tomorrow. So I want you to review these vocabulary words more. Read them tonight. Make sure you understand these 12 new vocabulary words. And if you get a chance, watch the Jane Pittman movie. I think you will like it. And maybe even watch just half today and half tomorrow. You don't have to watch it all at once. Have a great day.
We done? We done?